Hi, I'm DiParmejan, and this is your News Katz briefing. Core blimey, my friends. The economy's gone absolutely pear-shaped, and our orange-faced tiddlywinking chief is playing the oldest game in politics. Trump's just declared, "I think the good parts are the Trump economy and the bad parts are the Biden economy." What absolute codswallop. That's like me taking credit when I pounce on a mouse but blaming my paws when I miss. Our economy contracted by 0.3% in the first quarter, the first bloody diddly decline in 3 years. Wait, it shrank. After inheriting a 2.4% growth rate from Biden, that's like being handed a winning lottery ticket and somehow ending up owing money. Trump's turned into a proper economic wrecking ball, hasn't he? Like a kitten with a ball of expensive yarn, he couldn't resist playing with tariffs, slapping 25% on Canadian and Mexican goods, jacking it up to 50% on some items, and a mind-boggling 125% on Chinese imports. This triggered a 41% import surge, the largest non-pandemic jump since 1972, as businesses panic-bought faster than I'd stockpile catnip before a price hike. Meow, we're seeing the catastrophic results. Factory closures, mass layoffs, and stock markets more jittery than me near a cucumber. All part of Project 2025. President Musk's master plan to dismantle our government while Trump serves as his bumbling frontman. The White House spin machine is in overdrive, with Press Secretary Leavitt yammering about the economy being in transition and starting to roar. Bollocks wibble. Trump posted on Truth Social, "This is Biden's stock market, not Trump's, and be patient." Patient for what? More economic destruction to please his Russian puppet master? Meanwhile, his economic advisor Navarro claims the import surge dragged GDP down by 5%. But here's what they're hiding. My friends, these tariffs have sparked massive retaliation. Canada's slapped 25% tariffs on $155 billion worth of American goods, and average car prices up by a whisker-twisting $4,700. Putin must be purring with delight watching our economy crumble. The economic carnage is spreading faster than gossip at a cat show. The Federal Reserve is trapped between a rock and a hairball trying to manage inflation that rose to 3.6% while avoiding tipping us further into recession. Quebec Premier François Legault warns that tariffs could cost his province alone up to 100,000 jobs. Economic models estimate losses between 45 and 75 billion knickerbopping dollars. If you're feeling the pinch in your wallet like a too-tight collar, smash that like button and subscribe for more truth bombs about this economic catastrophe. Your comments keep me sane as we watch this train wreck together. The public isn't buying Trump's fanny-waddling narrative either. Polls show 46% of Americans blame Trump for our economic woes versus 27% blaming Biden. Among those rating the economy poorly, 66% point the finger at Trump. The partisan divide is starker than a fish out of water. 91% of Democrats blame Trump, while 74% of Republicans blame Biden. Meanwhile, 69% of Americans expect a recession within the year. Trump's tariffs aren't just economically disastrous, they're fundamentally anti-democratic, designed to consolidate power while destroying institutions. Over 7,000 jobs were slashed at the Social Security Administration despite an already lean workforce, all thanks to Trump's executive orders. These tariffs directly contradict the goals of the USMCA by undermining North American economic integration, actually playing right into China's hands. London School of Economics economist Thomas Sampson didn't mince words, saying GDP data clearly shows Trump's tariff policies are already damaging the economy. Former Republican Governor John Kasich likened Trump's blame shifting to saying the dog ate my homework. This isn't some mystical Biden overhang. It's the predictable result of cack-handed trade policies implemented by a wannabe dictator taking orders from Moscow. The numbers don't lie, and neither does this bodged economy that's crashing faster than my dignity when I mistake a reflection for another cat. If Trump keeps this up, we might not even have a country left to ruin by 2028. Thank you for tuning in. I'm DiParmejan, and this has been another News Katz special report. If you catch my drift, catch me next time.